This measure allows counties to enact a zoning ordinance to amortize or phase out non-conforming single-family transient vacation rental units over a reasonable period of time. Because of the number of testifiers who signed up, we will abide by a 1-minute testimony limit.
Good morning, chairs, vice chairs, and members of the committee. My name is Lindsay Garcia from the Hawaiʻi Realtors. Just wanted to specifically clarify our opposition here. First, we oppose giving the counties the power to phase out legal short-term rentals because we believe that they are legal small businesses that pay their taxes to help fund important programs, such as one of the previous measures that we just recently discussed on the previous agenda. Secondly, phasing out legal rentals will not affect the proliferation of illegal rentals. Counties already have the power to make reasonable regulations and conduct enforcement. We believe efforts to address community concerns should focus on that. Thank you.
All right, aloha chairs, vice chairs, committee members, Michael Hay, one of the directors of OSTRA, the Oahu Short-Term Rental Alliance, and we vehemently oppose this very flawed bill. OSTRA submitted written testimony, so I'm just going to hit a couple fine points in the last 50 seconds. Government officials at the city and county of Honolulu have made it clear publicly that they will use the passage of this bill to shut down more mid and short-term rentals. This includes reversing the court injunction against the city and county of Honolulu that now allows for 30-day month-to-month rentals. These monthly rentals are a necessary component of our housing market.
I wish to oppose this measure. I've heard the phrase bed and breakfast this morning. Bed and breakfast is the same as owner occupied. We wish to stress that. And we wish to offer an amendment to this bill, if you pass it, to exempt owner occupied vacation rentals, short-term rentals. We do not affect the housing supply because we live in our houses. They're not on the market. My house has not been on the market for 50 years because it's a family home. And I'm running out of savings because the DPP threatened me. I am standing up for over 1,000 people like me who own their homes on Oahu. Over 1,000 people. And my reward has been a slashing of my income by 76%. When my house goes up for sale, it will be the end of a family of 5 generations that have known and loved this house.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I just wanted to touch on the fact that everybody's saying this could create job loss. And I do want to say, at least for Maui County, there are so many jobs right now. Even what's left on the west side with the hotels and restaurants are all short-staffed. And for myself, after the fire, being at my restaurant for 12 years and it burned down, I thought, what am I going to do, right? I've got to pivot. And so I think this bill is important to give our counties the power to pivot if they see fit. Just because things have been happening for years doesn't mean they have to continue in that cycle, especially after the fire for Maui County. It was a realization that things haven't been going in a manner that benefits our people. And after such a life-changing event and daily still having detrimental effects on our communities, I believe it's time to choose our people over the profit of these investors that you are hearing are in opposition. Mahalo for hearing this.
My name is Kamanao Io Gomes. I'm a Hawaiian. I'm a real Hawaiian. I'm not a Hawaiian by STR. My family owns 4 homes on Maui. We lost 2 in the Lahaina fire, okay? None of them are long-term rentals. The county tracked down that there's millions of dollars missing in the TAT tax. A lot of these STR owners are illegally owning these STRs, okay? I'm in full support of the governor putting a ban on these STRs, and I believe the county can fine-tune these things. And it's funny to see how people are feel some type of way. You understand how a Hawaiian feels when Hawaiian lands are being owned by foreign entities, and that's all I got to say.
Leonard Ako from Lahaina, Maui. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want Hawaiian. I want a real Hawaiian, like Brown said. But you know what? So put them in the county's hands. To make the decisions about what happened to us in Lahaina. You know what I mean? Hey, get the other guys talking about Big Island, the other guys talking about Honolulu. Hey, let their counties worry about them. Let's go ahead and let our county council members decide. You know, you guys, get all you guys over there, but you guys from all over the state. Lucky we get McKelvey over there today. Yes, sir. How you, brother? And get Linda Coy from Molokai. Yes, sir, Maui. But we need to get the people all from Lahaina, all from Maui to make the decisions about what happening here in Maui. Yes, sir. Mahalo.
My name is Eve Hogan. I'm a longtime resident of Maui and a contributing member. I was a school teacher. I run a nonprofit. And I just want to say that we're not all greedy, horrible people who run vacation rentals. We've housed fire survivors right after the fire for free. I have 5 displaced people living on my property right now for free. And I really just would beg of you to find a win-win instead of a hopeful win, which is the hope is affordable housing, rather than a lose, 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 which is what I see happening with the loss of employees, the loss of taxes, and not resulting in affordable housing. Please go after the illegal vacation rentals instead of the legal ones. It's going to decimate some people's livelihood in the hope of helping other people, and it would be great if we could find a way to help everybody.
Throughout history, many laws that were initially deemed lawful have later been recognized as hurtful or unjust, leading to significant legal and social reforms. A few notable examples: slavery and child labor. For centuries, it was legal in practice in many parts of the world. It was considered an integral part of the economy and social structure. Women's suffrage, racial segregation, colonialism and indigenous policies, definition of rape and consent. These vacation rental advocates are so offensive because they are acting like the entitled, sexist, racist slavers, whalers, and rapers of the past. Thank you for standing on the right side of history, senators, and providing a key to the counties to unlock the shackles holding hostage much needed housing for our residents. Please consider an amendment to provide more keys to unlock the doors for all housing types, not just single family. Mahalo.
Good morning, chairs, vice chairs, committee members. My name is Torin Yamamoto. I represent Hawaii Legal Short-Term Rental Alliance. I did submit written testimony, so to be quick, I'll just give a little bit of in-person here. HRS 46-4 is simply a codification of underlying constitutional principles, which create protections for certain vested rights. In the recent Hillstra case, we did include some constitutional arguments, those very ones, but the court there declined to make a ruling. So the enactment of a bill like this that amends those constitutional or moves to amend those constitutional principles is likely to run into those constitutional grounds once again. So I just want to make that clear to you all. And the fact that cases in other jurisdictions stemming from similar bills that amortized out property rights like this without just compensation were held as unconstitutional. So I want to end also by saying that counties already have the power to eliminate short-term rentals through eminent domain.
I'm Makayo Villanueva. You know, my name is Makayo Villanueva. I would like to address the.
Are you in support or?
I am in support.
Thank you.
And I'd like to address the idea of the constitutional issues or problems that we're running into. You know, I'm participating in this civil engagement under the protest of the illegal occupation of the Hawaiian Kingdom, right? There was never a treaty of annexation, right? So your constitution, you can take them and put them where the sun don't shine, okay? Mahalo you guys for doing what you gotta do to protect our people and the communities that you guys represent. But, you know, this is a story, this is about being Hawaiian, right? And to Hawaiian, the idea of making profit off of a land without regard to the health and longevity of that land is a prostitution of not only an elder, you know, but your family member.
Mahalo.
All right, mahalo.
Aloha chairs, vice chairs, honorable committee members. I'm Councilmember Kiani Rollins Fernandez. Mahalo for this opportunity to testify in strong support of passing HB 1838 today. My written testimony highlights language that would make this measure consistent with your Senate Bill, SB 2919. Neither measure would automatically phase out TDRs. They simply provide counties the authority necessary to craft zoning laws that address the different needs of our respective counties. And we can have that discussion further there. The TDR industry commodified our housing inventory and has stifled the county's ability to properly manage TDRs in a way that balances the community's interest for affordable housing and TDR revenue. The sheer amount of testimony from TDR owners, which make about 70% of the opposition, proves how attractive TDRs are as investments. It's heartbreaking that it took Lahaina town burning down, leaving thousands without stable shelter to get this common sense legislation this far. Mahalo to each of you for rising to the occasion. Please pass HB 1838 today. Mahalo.
Aloha mai kako. Aloha. Ovao o Nani Peterson. My commerce name is Regina Peterson, if you needed that. I did write testimony late last night, but I wanted to share again what I wrote. I'm hearing so many people in opposition here today, and it hurts my heart because when I look at this bill, I see an opportunity for us to work together at this. Yeah, not separate. It's not about I. It's about us. And right now, I'm thinking about our Maui people that are in detrimental trauma right now, and they don't have a place to stay, to live, to feel secure, to feel safe right now. Yeah, I am in strong support of this bill. And I've heard testimonies from those SCR individuals, and I have to say, shame on you. Shame on you for trying to use our words to define who we are. So you can continue
Mahalo.
to selfishly make profit for yourself and not think about
your
the needs.
comments on this.
Please let me finish this real
I'm sorry,
quick.
we are
I
running out of
apologize.
time in our
We're
hearing.
not
So the
a people
recommendation
that
on
think
this measure
about
is to
self.
defer
We
decision-making
think about the
until
betterment of
tomorrow,
all.
March 20th
Ike aku,
at
ike
9:35
mai,
a.m. in this
kokua
room,
aku,
229.
kokua mai.
And if there are
Mai
no
pena
objections,
ihola ka
we'll
nohona
adjourn this
ohana.
hearing.
That's the family way of life.